Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller, and we are back here on February 29th, 2025 for the finals of Das Masters February 2025. So look at that. We're getting it done within the month. It's February 29th, and it's the February Das Masters, and we're completing it within the month. Amazing. So, you know, big shouts to our two schedulers, Crinkle and Chiller. Amazing. We're going to go ahead and have Das Masters for you today. This is going to be a doozy. I mean, it's always good, right? It's literally always good. Let's see what we're going to do. It's March 1st. I don't know what you're talking about. Today is February 2020. February 29th. Tomorrow is March 2nd. Obvious. Anyway, what we've got for you today are the semifinals of Das Masters and then the finals of Das Masters. So 3 matches for you. We're going to go in reverse order. We're going to, not totally. We're not going to play the finals before the semis. That would be ridiculous. But in the round that we're doing, we're going to go in reverse order. We're going to do the thing labeled match number 30. That is going to be Robin and Bendy. And then we're going to do Pixelandy and Zefania Nenu. Then the winners of those 2 matches will face off in the finals. Now, here's the other thing. Players, if you're in chat, did I say, yes, we are definitely doing best of 7? Because I don't remember if I committed to that this month or next month. So it's coming into this is your understanding that we're playing best of 7. That's what I need to know if you are a player in the semifinals right now. That is what I need to know. Bendy says I don't know. All right. Well, that bodes well. I mean, the rules for this month do say best of 5. You've only ever heard me say we're not doing best of 7. Yeah, but that was in Faster Masters. Some people are, I don't know, there's like multiple people in chat saying, didn't we already watch this? Didn't this already happen? What were the videos on YouTube you uploaded like in these 3 days, says General Tao. Yeah, no, it was this exact thing. We're just recreating it. We have to recreate it because we didn't record it properly. So players have to get the exact same scores, and I have to say the exact same things. Vote in December says that best of 7 finals. Okay. The vote. Well, I mean, votes are not binding, honey. You know, this is not a democracy. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Yes. Das Master semifinals. First, Robin and Bendy, then Pixelandi and Zafania Nenu. And let's take a look at our rules. And I don't know. I guess I don't know what exactly we agreed to for the finals. Now, obviously, semifinals going to be best of 5. All right. Anyway, this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can use any controller so long as there are no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical or even biological. No biological turbo. It's a DAS tournament. Players should not receive any real-time advice, and they should not pause unless the commentator tells them to. Level 18 starts all the way through DAS Masters. We will be using the same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match, and players, right now, if you can hear me, make sure your hertz and input display are turned on. Yes, display your hertz and your input. Please heed the spirit of DAS. Yes, this is a DAS tournament, right? Now, there's all kinds of tournaments. There's all kinds of competitive venues in the classic Tetris scene. And this one here is a DAS tournament. So if you're choosing to play in this tournament, you're choosing to play DAS. So please do heed the spirit of DAS. If you don't want to play DAS, that's fine. There's other tournaments, but this is a DAS tournament. So please do heed the spirit of DAS. That is the press and hold play style, the legacy play style, the style that was predominant in the early competitive classic Tetris scene from 2010 to 2017. Players, it says best of 5 throughout, so we're going to be doing best of 5 in the semis, and I think the finals is best of 7. I don't know. I think it is. We'll figure that out. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which currently stands at sound like a bird, at $900. So it currently stands at $900. Now, right now we're paying the top 4. If you want us to pay the top 8 in the tournament, right? If you care about that, maybe you don't care. I don't know. But I think it's important to pay the top 8. Well, if you want that to happen, get us to our $1,200 incentive that'll allow us to pay the top 8. And that is a very nice thing for the players, because then it's like, oh, all right, I can enter this tournament, win a couple matches, and get a prize. And it makes it worth it a little bit for them to practice and put in the time and show up to the tournament. If you want that to happen, use the Matcherino command on Twitch and on YouTube. That will bring up 2 links. The second one is the one for DAS Masters, right? Click on that. It'll bring you to the landing page for this tournament with our partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner is where you log in, and then you'll find the contribute button up there as well. If you're watching after the fact and you want to contribute to the prize pool, that happens. Go to go.ctm.gg/DAS prize. Okay. That is the prize situation. If you want to support the channel, there's a couple different ways to do that. Of course, on YouTube, you have super chats and stickers and channel memberships. If you're on Twitch, you have bits and subscriptions. And who knows? We also have a tip command or a support command or whatever. That'll show us the... that'll show you where you can directly support us. You can also support us on Patreon at patreon.com/monthlytetris. That'll allow you the opportunity, what an opportunity, to give us that sort of monthly recurring predictable revenue that allows us to have some stability and to say, yes, you can continue to do CTM and put it out with 2 tournaments every single month of 32 players of top level Tetris action, right? That wasn't happening before when I couldn't spend full time, but now I can spend full time, and I can only do that if you're supporting. So, I mean, maybe you don't want to support, and that's fine, and then this will scale up and down, you know, depending on how much people love it and can support it, and that's fine. I mean, I don't this is my job. I don't want to get another job, but that's fine. Whatever, man. Let's roll with the punches. I'll thank these subscribers once we get around to the other garbage portion of the thing. But anyway, I want to thank our double sticker club level members. I've got stickers right here. I'm looking at them, and I'm going to package those up, hopefully get those out on Monday. So there should be a few months worth of stickers there. So thanks to our double sticker and sticker club level members and community level members. Also want to thank our Mega Masters level supporters, Scott Gray 76, K9 Watching, Tetris, Technorus, Corporal 381, Shall Be Satisfied, Troy Den, Kim MJ in the Window, Rogue Potato, Cat Kit 91, and McMonkey. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Also want to plug, while I'm plugging things, want to plug our merch store. We do have a merch store now. We've put it back up. Go to ctm.wtf. What does WTF stand for? I don't know. Make it something clean and merch related. But somebody tell me what WTF stands for, right? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, merch store. You can go to ctm.wtf. My understanding is that if you connect your Twitch account, there's like a 12% off discount. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what it says. You can also gift merch to the Twitch chat, right? So you just log in there and it'll allow you to gift it in a giveaway. It was actually really fun. I'd never seen it before, but last stream it was really fun. Somebody gifted, a couple people gifted a couple of things, and then you enter, and then it, I don't know, and then it picks one of the person randomly, and you go in and redeem it. It was pretty cool. So anyway, ctm.wtf for the merch store. There's a lot of stuff in there. We're going to keep adding stuff in there as well. So thanks to everybody for supporting us. Okay, here we are. That's that. Yes, I did see it. I'm going to thank you during the recorded portion. That way it's for everyone to see for all time, Summer B. I want to thank people. How do you buy something on the merch store for the community? So you you go to ctm.wtf, and then I think there's a way to connect your Twitch account to that service, the fourth wall. And then when you do that, there's a way that it just shows up, I think. I don't exactly know. I haven't seen it yet. Still getting the hang of it. All right, just waiting for Bendy to return. Bendy. Blendy. Oh, Bendy is there. Okay. I guess it was just the stream frozen. Okay, Bendy's here. Calm down. Bendy's here. Don't look so alarmed, Bendy. You're here. You're fine. You're good. All right, you're here. You're fine. Don't go running around your house and drinking fake beer. So somebody's very upset that you're drinking that fake beer that we were encouraging underage drinking. Anyway, that gifting thing is only for Twitch. They don't have. If they had an integration for YouTube, we do it. They don't. So they're very upset. All right, let's get these players some pieces so they can start playing Tetris. You know, they want to play that Tetris. Why does every DAS player do 29 starts now? Oh, to warm up? It's kind of like baseball. You guys know baseball really well, right? Well, when you're in the on deck, I mean, this means nothing to like most of you. When you're in the on deck, oh, that's not Scotto. That is Robin. Where's Robin? Oop, hold on. We're getting it. Robin. That's fine. Thank you. But yeah, it's like swinging of the weighted bat in the on-deck circle. Oh yeah, join. Hit join. There's a giveaway. You got 60 seconds to get in. A D-cider canned glass. You've got 60 seconds. All right. Join with an exclamation point. Do it. Or does it have to be an exclamation point? I don't know. Maybe without, try both. Bendy's running to join. All right, add the exclamation point. All right. This is very confusing. Just do both. All right, looks like both players are ready. Robin and Bendy, Classic Tetris Monthly, Das Masters. This is not the top 8. Man, Vandy is unprepared today. This is not the top 8. I'll change it after we get started. Top 4 semifinals in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is the semifinals. There it is. We are starting off with the OJ. Bendy does the 5 below. Robin chooses not to. All right, we've begun. I'm excited. I feel a little off today, but you know, we're making it happen. On the left side, it is Robin. This is her Das Masters debut here in February 2025, making it all the way here into the semifinals. Robin was a winner of the hopeful circuit all the way back in February of 2023. Also took first in the CTWC DAS tournament. That's the one that takes place over in Germany. Also was top 8 in that very same tournament back in 2023 from the Netherlands with a DAS PB of 1.25 million. Our number 2 seed. And on the right side, it is Bendy. Bendy qualifying in at seed number 6 from the United States of America. Is a former hopeful circuit winner. That was back in September 2023 and took first place in the silver bracket at the CTWC in 2024. Made it to the finals last month, January, and is looking to make it one step further. Of course, ran into the force of nature that is Pixel Andy. Also, Bendy was the first player ever to clear 19.5 B-type with DAS. And you can watch a video about that by GameScout online. Players with the same lines and the same score, 187, 39 lines. Oh, Bendy heard that and said, no, I'm going to push down a little bit. Now Bendy will have the lead when they match up. So very important strategic push down there. All right, Bendy's board starting to get a little bit high, so he's going to take a couple of birds here. This is a DAS tournament, so this tournament uses the press and hold play style that, you know, seems to be the way that the developers of the original 1989 NES Tetris game intended, given that they put that whole, you know, press and hold DAS mechanic thing in there. It's also the play style that was the near universal play style played by competitive Tetris players in the early era of the classic Tetris competitive scene, say 2010 through 2017. Tappers broke through in 2018. That lasted a couple years. We thought that was it. Oh man, Tetris is totally broken. It's busted. And then of course the rolling revolution comes along in 2021. Now, of course I say, oh, well, DAS predominated in competitive Tetris, but of course the first big kind of Tetris kind of superstar, right? Thor was a tapper and did that in the Tetris portion of the Nintendo World Championships. 338 for Robin, 386 for Bendy. But of course, you know, the fact that he was hyper tapping was an exception. It was something to be called out, right? It was notable, so clearly it was not the default. $348 here for Robin. Going to take a triple to bring this board back down. Long bar down for a Tetris. 376. 433 for Bendy. Now, of course, what does this mean? The DAS play style, right? Press and hold. A lot of you maybe came into the scene because you watched some of the great tappers and rollers of the last several years. And Das is much more limited play style with, with a tapping or rolling play style. You can get pieces all the way to the left, like super high up on the board. You can fix mistakes more easily. With Das, mistakes are very costly, and you just have less room to work with on the board. So it's just very high precision. It really punishes mistakes. A lot of precision and perfection that's built into a high-level Das tournament. You really paint yourself into a corner with some placements over on that left side. So players are going to be very careful to tend their left sides, have a good left, and try to keep that well open on the right. Long bar gets over Tetris Bendy, 571, 516 here for Robin. Tetris Robin, 542 into 19. Bendy trying to get one more Tetris before the speed increases by 50% here on 19. 572 here for Robin. Tetris for Bendy. He's at 608. So Bendy a little bit behind in lines, ahead in score. Tetris is on level 19. We're worth 24,000. And from this point on, the value of a Tetris line clear, that 4 at a time line clear, will increase by 1,200 points every level increase. So on level 20, they're 25,200, level 26,400, etc., and so on, until you get to level 29, really the last playable level for a Das player. And then Tetris is there worth 36,000. So Bendy with a little bit of cleanup to do, trying to get it done. This is going to give Robin a chance. Robin, who's clean here, a chance to maybe start scoring some Tetrises, cut into this lead, maybe even take the lead. Is Bendy still in cleanup mode? Robin waiting on a long bar, gets it. 719, Robin in the lead. Now look, Robin ahead in line count by somewhere between 3 and 5, something like that. It's not a big difference. Bendy trying to earn back some of that efficiency by going column 3 and getting that Tetris. Not going to burn it all down and wait and try to, burn a whole other 10 lines, trying to burn that whole stack back down to a column 10 well. Instead, I'm trying to earn back efficiency there, stacking in the middle. It pays off. So Bendy now clean and clear, Tetrising again. 774, 842 for Robin. Ahead by about 67,000 points. Tetris for Bendy. There's another Tetris Bendy. There's one Robin. So 40 lines to go for Bendy until that level 29 speed increase. Virtually unsurvivable and certainly not Tetrisable for any given period of time. At least not yet, until Andy figures out how to do it. 870 for Bendy. 913 for Robin. Bendy gonna miss that Z-spin. Was it a Z-spin? No, there was no Z-spin. He didn't miss anything. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. I probably won't. Bendy's fine. 937 for him. 949 for Robin. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Mark is in the chat. Of course, Mark, one of the organizers of the CTWC Das Championship that takes place in Germany. When is that happening? Max outs for both of them here on 27. So about 11,000 point lead here for Robin in game 1. And just, 11. Oh no, that's going to be a top out for Robin. The chase down here for Bendy is short. It's A17 is the target. Just 6,000 points, even less than that'll do it. But getting a little droughted here. So Bendy needs to survive. A couple more line clears. There's one. And that is going to do it. That line clear with that single is going to do it. So kind of a costly high board there for Robin. Not going to allow her to get around that and get more pieces down there. So Bendy going to take game 1. And they were getting droughted just around that time. So GG's, both players, double max outs, almost double 29s. Both of these players. But Bendy will take game number 1. Bad DAS control, you had it. Yeah, it happens. I mean, you could definitely get something around there, but If you lose DAS, it's impossible. And that is the thing with the DAS play style. It's something you can gain or lose, right? Roll and tap is like you just have it in your hand. Okay. New pieces for these players. All right, 561F2B, 561F2B. And I didn't check seed in the first game, so I got to really make sure. 561F2B. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 2, Bendy up 1-0. 3-2-1 Tetris. By the way, I want to thank support in the channel here on Twitch. Wallbant with the Prime resub says, I love DAS. Commodore Friday with the tier 1 resub, 8 months, says, yay, I am supporting Wowie. Summer B with the tier 1 resub, 9 months. And put every emote we have, basically. Well, a lot of them anyway. In the chat, thanks Summer B. And then Overnight Cattoberfest with the Prime sub. So appreciate that. It's a good time to tell you that if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get a Twitch gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice every single month. And while it's nothing extra for you, it is a little bit of financial support for the streamer to whom you grant it. So don't always have to use it for us. So spread it around, keep us in the mix. But it is use it or lose it. So do not lose it, right? If you lose it, you're not getting the full value of Amazon Prime. And you're just and they'll go, they'll just arch their fingers and go, they didn't redeem their Prime subs. We get to keep that extra money, right? So you don't want that to happen. You want to get the value of it and to give it to the streamer. All right, 118 here for Bendy, 118 for Robin. Long bar gets over for Bendy. There's a Tetris. All right, Bendy set up with the Vits. The vertical eye tuck setup gets a long bar to resolve. It was a little bit of an awkward stack with that Vits, but Bendy, I'm sure, thankful for getting that long bar quickly. Oh, that long bar does not get all the way to the left. Tried to quick tap it over there. That is adding 1 tap to the end of a dash sequence. And now Bendy is kind of all in on a bar because he does not have any burns. So he's going to have to kind of burn that down on that left side. All right, he's starting to get pieces that now that left side is accessible. So now he can start to burn this down. So great patience there for Bendy. A little bit of a dangerous situation, but appears to be working it down. On the left side, Robin 237 after a Tetris. And great survival for Bendy. He gets the Tetris 203. Tetris in chat says, Bendy is a doctor. All right, Robin trying to uncover that well after that S flat gets the Tetris 284, 228 for Bendy. Now remember, we do have a prize pool for this tournament. The prize pool is a big draw for these players. And we would love to get to our $1,200 incentive. And this is the last broadcast that we have to do it. So we got to somehow, as a group, get to $1,200. So $300 from now. If everybody watching this contributed $1.20 to the prize pool, it's early on a Saturday. People still sleeping. We would get there. Tetris for both, 298 for Bendy, 355 for Robin. If we're like, approaching 400,000 points, around 80 lines, that's pretty good pace. So Robin gets that Tetris working 1 row off the bottom. Did the first semi happen already? No, this is the first, aka the second semi. We're doing them out of order. Vandy, who made the decider and long bar designs for the merch in the store? It was somebody that we found on Fiverr a few years ago. Mark with the $1.20 contribution. That's right. Doing your part, Mark. Also with the glamour shot there, like very professional headshot for Mark on his Matcherino. So hire that man. 388 for Robin through 93, 373 for Bendy through 97. There's a Tetris Robin, 433. He has patience. I get, all right, Tidra said, Bendy is a doctor. He has patience. See, I thought it was just cool enough to not state the punchline. Because, you know, it's funnier that way. But if you want me to spoil a joke and ruin it, that's fine. $443 for Bendy, 503 for Robin. Yeah, I can find the name for you, Kat, if you want the name of that person. I just don't have it offhand. It was some guy named Michael. So look for Michael. just look up Michael graphic design, right? And maybe you'll find it. Bendy gonna miss that S spin on the right side. That's gonna cost a couple of extra lines. Long bar gets over for Bendy. Tetris, 495. There's one for Robin, 532. Just a few lines away from that 19 speed increase right now. Pieces are dropping one row every 3 frames, and soon it will be one row every 2 frames, like on Bendy's board right now, where he's on 19 at 519,000 points. Robin is in at 555. Tetris Robin, 581. That is not, Ivan, that is not nice to call them Toogie spins, those missed spins there. It's not nice. How would Toogie feel? Probably wouldn't care. All right, Tetris for Bendy, 586. 13 for Robin. All right, Bendy with the O Spire sort of in the middle of that board. Trying to work around that. Mr. Valor loves it, I'm sure. Love those spires. Oh, but Bendy having a quick tap that piece over, gets a long bar over to the left and is now clean and clear, but immediately misdrops a T, so now in recovery mode and all in on a bar here. Bendy is and can't get it. Bendy gonna top out at 587 after some dassless adventures in the middle of the board. Robin is good in game number 2. Andrew Meep says, this is DAS. Yes, if you want to see people top out like that, this is the tournament for you. Anyway, Summer B, thank you for gifting that thing to chat. Who won that, by the way? I don't know who won it. So Summer B gifted merch to the chat. And I was busy, you know, telling you about Tetris. So I didn't see who actually won it. I'll have to go look. Oh, it was Tetris, right? Oh, geez. I think it was Tetris. And it says it was redeemed. Okay. All right. So the pieces are 3D5, I'm sorry, 3D-B5D9. 3D-B5D9. Oh, DJ Mr. Burrow got a backwards T? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure who that was. All right, let's check the seeds, make sure we're good. 3D-B5D9, both players ready. Let's get them going. What was once a best of 5, now a virtual best of 3 between these two players who were tied at 1 in 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, I love these close matches. You know, I don't really ever care who wins, but I do just want them. I want them all to go to deciders, and then just to the very last level, decided by 1 point. That's what I just want every single time. All right, Tetris for Bendy. He's at 48,000, 47,000 for Robin. All right, Robin's middle is starting to get a little bit higher than the left and the right, which can fester into a problem. Nice adjustment for Robin. Knew she had a long bar coming in there, so she could make that long bar dependency and improve the stack. So there you go. Tetris for Robin. Of course, you see Robin not putting that square exactly, in a position that would make the board exactly flat, which is not ideal. So Robin chucking that thing to the left. I think a lot of novices and bad players like myself would want to put that square where Robin didn't, because it just looks, beautiful. It's like, oh, well, it's a flat stack. You should stack flat, right? No. I mean, yes, but no. Flat-ish. Tetris for Robin, 188, 149 for Bendy. It wouldn't have been horrible. Yeah, but you can easily have a hang there. What if you lose DAS? Also, you don't give yourself really any burns on the next piece or two. So there's a lot to be said for not putting it there. It's not horrible, but there's a lot to be said for not doing it. Long bar over at Tetris, Robin. Listen, it's my job to point out little interesting things. And, I got to fill like 3 hours with chatter, guys. All right, looks like maybe Robin setting up on the left, or just trying to, depending on what pieces she gets, I think that's going to determine where the column goes. And it looks like now it's going to go over back on the right again. Okay, being pushed and pulled around by these pieces. 265 for Robin, 267 for Bendy. AV Geek says real stacks have curves. That's pretty good. All right, so Robin set up in column 8, gets that Tetris. Now we're going to look for the J piece, yes, to try to clear that away. And get that well back over to the right side where it belongs. Of course, the best place to build that Tetris well is the 10th column, the rightmost column, because of how the pieces are biased when they enter the playing field. They are biased. Just like the legacy media, guys. All right, Tetris for Bendy, one row off the bottom. 376. 391 for Robin. $400 for Bendy. 415 for Robin. That's right. So political. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please. I'm just going to go to sleep for a couple of years. All right. 446 for Bendy. And kind of middle well Tetris there for Robin. I think that was column 7. 464 to 469. So very close in lines and score. All right, nice little overhang setup there for Robin. Bendy's board starting to get a little high and a little flat, so he's going to take some burns there. So your stack's too flat, you don't have burn options. And All right, there we go. Bendy trying to bring this down, waiting out the drought. And now needs to get something to that left side. Quick tap. Billy Mack with the prime sub 12 months. We are approaching level 19 on Bendy's side, so he needs to bring this down. Robin is already there. She's got 524 through 132 lines. Bendy's board is a problem, and he really needs something. Oh my goodness. I don't know what he can do. Can he do anything? And the answer is no. That's going to be a top out for Bendy at 512. And Robin is good in game number 3. Goes up 2 games to 1. All right, Billy Mack says he does remember hyper-colored shirts. All right. Yeah, I had them. Now, I don't know. Did I ruin mine? I put mine in the laundry. It still worked. But they're like, oh, be careful when you wash it. I don't know. What was even in those shirts? I mean, that can't be good, right? I probably still have some of it absorbed into my skin for life. Hypercolor shirts. All right, we'll watch Robin mulling it out a little bit, but she has the victory firmly in hand. You know, little 80-piece mullen, no big deal. Got to get that max, right? You want to start establishing the back-to-back max, you know? Bendy's not here. Yeah, Bendy topped out. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? I'm not sure what we're saying. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Of course. You're good. Just poking a little fun there. I think Bendy just gets up in between every game, no matter what. Kind of like Andy does. Yeah, it's no big deal. I know. You're good. You're good. Oh, Bendy giving us the tour now. Oh my God. CTM Cribs. Oh no, he just walks around. All right, players, when you are ready, you can take a moment. I mean, take the moment. 806773. You can take the moments you need. What's up, Hidari? How's it going? All right, looks like both players are right. Oh, Bendy is getting up now. I guess he's not playing anymore. 806773. All right, now he's sitting back down. These kids, man, they have too much energy. They can't stay seated for like 5 seconds. But it says ready, so I'm going to start him. Robin up 2 games to 1. Game 4. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Bendy, get back in that chair. All right. TOZLS. Oh, man. I just wanted to start with 7 different characters. 7 different characters. I want it to be 7 different pieces. That's what I want. You want Tolstoy. TOLSTOJZ. That makes sense. The rhubarb, what the heck? Rhubarb is unhinged. I think rhubarb has like a quota. It needs to say one unhinged thing every single stream. And then he just goes away. 78,000 here for Robin. As we get underway here in game number 4. 100,000 for Bendy. Yeah, if you don't get it, you're better. Yeah, that's one of every piece. That's right. All right, Tetris for both. 170 for Bendy, 131 for Robin. You're in game number 4. All right, Robin with a great L piece here to help uncover that right side, expose that well where a Tetris awaits. Long bar, Tetris, Robin 183, and a skim here. Get Tetris ready again, and another Tetris. 207 Robin, 263 for Bendy. Now remember, we have got an additional match here. We got another match. This is not just one match. We have another match. Going to be Nenu versus Andy. Andy, what, 4-time winner? Is that right? It's starting to get absurd. $239 for Robin, $296. Dirty Tetris for Bendy. Steel CE says, I hate these center wells. So scary. They are scary. Bendy and Robin have only 2 matches against each other in the past. None of them in CTWC or CTM or anything like that. Just miscellaneous. Like there was one in CTL and there was one in ELO battles. And they are 1-1 against each other. AV Geek says, one of these months we ought to let like a normal person win the Arteaga Cup. Andy's a normal person. He's a normal person. He's fine. $446 Bendy, $422 Robin. All right, Bendy, long bar, Tetris has a gap there in the middle of the board. Well, a hole, not a gap. I guess a gap is an exposed part of the top of the board. The hole is in the middle of the board. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Probably a little. But anyway, he's going to clear all that away. $497 for Bendy. Oh, Bendy with the early adjustment there. Gives him like an accidental Vitz. Does not want. And now trying to recover from that. I don't know. Was that accidental? Was it on purpose? I don't know. It seemed accidental. It seemed like an early DAS load leading to an accidental Vitz, as evidenced by the fact that he scrambled to get out of it. Robin here, 3 rows off the bottom, 1 line clear until 19, and now that is going to be a top out for Robin at 507. She was trying to get that dirty Tetris on the left side before that 19 happened. Did not come to be, and now Bendy has taken game number 4, and we got a decider. Robin says, bro. All right, we're going to drop some pieces in the chat. AD9F95, AD9F95, a giveaway. People love giving away this D-Cider can glass. This is an anonymous gifter. Type join in the next 60 seconds. And I don't know if it's the join command or if it's the join exclamation point. So do both. Do like exclamation point, join, and join. I don't know which one it is. And you've got 60 seconds. Anonymous donor. All right, let me just check the pieces here and we will get this decider underway. AD9F9. Okay. Both players are good. Both players are ready to play a decider in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And this is not a reverse decider, it's just a normal one. So put the D the correct way. There it is. Tolstoy is the winner. Now, here's the thing about, by the way, there can be additional shipping if it's international. Like I think the American, like domestic shipping amount is covered. I will cover an additional $3. And then if you are outside the US, there may be an additional amount to cover. Bendy in the process of scrambling here, trying to survive this game number 5. And I don't think he's going to do it. And that is going to be a top out for Bendy, and Robin gets gifted a game in the decider and will be moving on to the finals. That's crazy. That is not how you want to see it. Oh my word. So Robin will be moving on to the finals. I guess Robin's like, yeah, I'll take it. No problem. But yeah, unfortunate top out there for Bendy, who was in the finals last month. Will not be this time. It's going to be Robin. Okay. All right, Bendy going to play a game here just to prove that he can still play. All right, we will go ahead and get our next game set up. So we'll be back in a few. It's going to be Andy versus Nenu. Yeah, that escalated or de-escalated quickly. Oh my word. That's crazy. Bendy replaying the seed, I think. Yeah, there you go. Survival was possible. So anyway, thank you to the anonymous gifter for gifting that thing to the what was it? Another D-cider can. Very popular item to gift. So thank you for doing that. And it looks like it was redeemed. So it was redeemed by Tolstoy. Thank you for that. That was me. I didn't know. Oh, Rena said that was me. I didn't know it was anonymous. Yeah, there's something I think you can click where it's anonymous or not or whatever. All right, well, Bendy gonna try to decide that this seed was playable. I think we'll leave him to that, and we will move on to our next match. Oh my God, look, he just changed. Holy moly. Now, why are people giving away the? Is it because it's, just a cost thing, or is it just people? I really want to give away that can. Like that's like everyone who's gifted something is gifted a can, like the can glass. It's the cheapest. I got it. Oh, we need to end the prediction. All right, I'll do it. Choose the outcome. It was Robin. Kip Duran with the €10 super chat says the best kept secret in Tetris is that one year at CTWC, Vandy got drunk and actually maxed out at an after party, but forgot about it and no one has told him. That is impossible. Literally not possible. Well, I might have had a drink at 2019, but I don't really drink anymore. It's over. All right, so I think we're just it's fine. There he is. Oh my God. Look at that little Andy character in the bottom right. One of the original video game. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Video game bros YT. I mean, unless somebody slips something in my root beer or whatever. Anyway, Kip Duran, thank you so much for the €10 super chat, spreading misinformation. You slipped a root into my beer. Oh my God. Is he having technical difficulty? Technically, he's having difficulty. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes he does. Kip Duran with the super chat, €5 says Vandy works hard. Support your local Vandy people. Thank you so much, Kip Duran. I agree. Zempro hoping desperately for a DQ. People want to see. Well, why is that? Why do people? Someone's having success, and you want to knock them down. You know why? Why do people do that? Well, in Australia, what they call the tall poppies syndrome or whatever. All right, Mr. Brain with the credit card. Oh, DJ Mr. Bro has the backward CTM shirt coming soon. Mr. Varro, when he ordered something, said could have been ctm.skibbity, but no. That's true. Should have been ctm.skibbity. I feel like Andy, like when it's time for the match, like, all right, it's time for me to play Tetris. Let me go source a new CRT and NES and cartridge right now. So he goes on eBay, waits for them to be shipped and delivered, and then he begins the match, right? That's what he does. Did you know that? He waits to buy a brand new setup every time it's time for a match. And then he has to wait for it, and then he sets it up, and then he's ready. It's fine. It's no big deal. All right, let's make sure that we are just about there. All right, we have two. I'm gonna put the pieces in the chat just so the players know that they're there to signal that I'm ready to start. But 3EFCCA, if you need another minute to do a warm up or whatever, that's fine. Barrett, thanks for the pin. EFCCA, those are the pieces. All right, just give me about 60 seconds. You can warm up for another 60 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So, players, if you want to play Tetris today, we can do that. I'm ready to go. Vandy, did you ever finish your baseball explanation of why players play on 29? Warm up on 29. Yeah, it's like, all right, in baseball, right? You're the next player up to bat. There's something called the on-deck circle where you like swing a bat, and just kind of warm up a little. And players will swing a weighted bat, right? That's heavier than their real bat so that when they go up to the plate, their real bat feels lighter, right? Okay, looks like both players are ready. Let's check that they're both on seed. 3EFCCA, yes, they are both on seed. Let us get them started. Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters semifinal between Pixel Andy and Nenu in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. It's weird. Every time I click on... Why is this... want me to... I don't know why this is doing this. Computer's acting a little weird, guys, so hopefully we'll get through this with no problems. And we are underway here in DAS Masters, a tournament that is based on the original NES Tetris playstyle, that press and hold playstyle. Yeah, you've seen hyper tapping and rolling, but what did people used to do? Well, they played DAS. They pressed and held the directional pad to move the pieces left and right before the rolling and tapping revolutions. This was the way to play, and people still want to play it today because it's a challenge, and I don't know, it's fun, and it's it's an accessible entry point into the game, and also it's just kind of like different play styles, sort of like different styles in competitive swimming, right? You got your I don't know any of the styles, but there's different ones, and people play those, so this is the same kind of thing. Of course, the first 7 or 8 CTWCs were won by players playing the DAS play style. On the left side, it is Pixel Andy, and he is kind of a singular figure here in the DAS Masters tournament. He has won the tournament 4 out of the 5 times that we have held it. He won it in July, September, October, and then just last month in January. The only other player to win this tournament is his brother, Dog Playing Tetris. Andy also has 4 wins in Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. The last time was August 2023. He was a back-to-back finalist in our Lone Star Open Championship. That's our live tournament in Austin, and that was in 2022 and 2023. And he was second in our Lone Star DAS Championship against Sharky in Austin just last year. And of course, who can forget that he was the runner-up in the CTWC in 2020 and the runner-up, or not runner-up, I'm sorry, the top 4 in 2021 and 2022. And interesting fact about Pixel Andy and CTWC, he's only been eliminated in a CTWC tournament by someone who was a finalist at some point, right? So the only people to have eliminated Andy in CTWC is Dog, Fractal, or Sidnev. So it takes a pretty special player to knock Andy out of a CTWC. Anyway, he qualifies in at seed number 1 with a DAS PB of 1.32 million. On the right side, it is Zafania Nenu, who was the finalist in the first ever DAS Masters back in July, of course, against Andy. Also was in the semifinals last month against Bendy. He is a 2-time CTM Masters event winner, winning one in September 2019 and May of 2021. So it was 20-month interval between Masters event victories. That, I believe, is still a record. Then it was a top 4 finisher in CTWC 2020 and top 8 in 2021, and went out both times against who? Against Andy. So from Indonesia, seed number 21. So a 21 seed making it into the top 4. Had to play in round 1, got through Hidari, AV Geek, Wallbant, and Fractal. So that is a formidable path to get to this top 4. And Nenu ranked number 6 on the premier poll for DAS. Andy, of course, as you would expect, ranked number 1. 479 here for Andy, 527 for Nenu. Steel CE says Andy has such an unfair advantage. He never has to play Pixel Andy. Yeah, true. 555 for Nenu, 486 for Pixel Andy. So Nenu, lines are basically tied right now. Nenu with almost a 50,000 point lead. It's about 2 Tetrises and change. A Tetris here on 18 worth 22,800. All right, Nenu is into 19. He's at 609 right now. Andy is in at 559. Nenu uncovers that right side. He's just going to bring this down with a triple. He's trying to keep that well open. Andy gets a Tetris 587. A skim and a Tetris there for Nenu, 641. There's another Tetris for Andy, 615. 642 for Nenu. Andy was the 3rd game crasher, by the way, and is the owner of the overall, was the owner of the overall score world record when it was 8.9 million. Of course, now it's been smashed by Alex T and Dog and others. Nenu kind of fighting up here in middle of the board. This is a really tough down stack. We'll see what he can do. It's kind of just, oh no, that right side is a problem. And needs a bar in the middle of the board. Not going to get it. Nenu going to top out here in game number 1. Andy takes it. Okay, the prize pool right now is at 901.20, and we are looking for almost $300 to get to our top 8 incentive, my people. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. You know, we usually hit our incentives. I'd really love to be able to hit this one so we can pay the top 8. What time is it for Nenu? I don't know. All right, let's drop these pieces in the chat. Where's my home row? There it is. Seed 94325A. 94325A. 1 a.m. Nenu. Nenu, amazing. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on the correct seed, right? 94325A, yes. All right, game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, something weird. I have my browser open because that's where I have like 2 different chats, and I can look at the Matcherino, exclamation point Matcherino command, by the way, if you want to contribute to that prize pool. I can look up something quick on Liquipedia if I need to. I could, I got all these tabs open. Every time this is a good story, right? You're going to love this story. Every time I click on my browser, for some reason, it's opening the Apple menu. And I click away from it, and it closes the Apple menu. So I don't know why that's happening. It's really weird. Never seen that before. Anyway, wasn't that a great story? Wasn't that worth telling you? 48,000 here for Pixel Andy, 69,000 for Nenu. It's just been happening all stream. I don't know, so I have to restart my computer at some point. Pretty weird. All right, so we had a fairly quick game number 1 that went to Andy. We're here in game 2. Tetris for Andy, 117. 98,000 for Nenu. So yeah, we could use some help in that prize pool. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, whatever you're able to dump in there. If you are a fan of DAS Masters and DAS competitive tournaments and you want to ensure that they continue, supporting that prize pool would be a good thing for you to do. Super chat from Kip Duran, €5, says, I looked it up and Google says it's because Apple is trash. Oh my God. Are you a Linux person? Is that what is the issue? You're all just Linux. Oh, it said PayPal is unavailable? I don't know why that is. It's usually available. I thought it was available. 224 Nenu. That's how I normally add stuff in. 224 for Nenu, 222 for Pixel Andy. Matcherino's doing weird things when trying to donate? Oh, that is weird. Okay, well, good to know. $5 contribution into the prize pool for Mark. Thank you, Mark. Loves DAS. Organizes a DAS tournament. I think Mark recognizes the value of having an ongoing monthly online tournament for DAS. So trying to keep that going. Kip Durham with a $5 super chat. Put up a poll and let's see where people come down on the classic Nintendo Sega console wars of the 90s. All right. Now, Kip Durham, you realize like most of these people weren't even alive in the 90s, so they don't know. But all right, whatever chat you're in, 1 for Nintendo, 2 for Sega. And whether it's NES or Super NES or Master System or Genesis, 1 for Nintendo, 2 for Sega. This will solve everything. 362 for Pixel Andy, 369 for Nenu. Yeah, people like Nintendo. I mean, of course, we're playing a Nintendo tournament. 393 for Nenu, 389 for Pixel Andy. All right, well, apparently Matcherino is having some difficulties now. Another super chat from Kip here says, I'm aware that they weren't alive during the 90s, but that's what makes it funny. These youngs don't even realize how bitter this war was in the school cafeterias back in the day. That's true. This was a point of contention. If you were in a school cafeteria. Of course, I didn't really go to the cafeteria that often. I would like go to the school library. I hung out in the school library. Nice burn there with the L on the right side for Pixel Andy. 487 for him, 492 now. Tetris for Nenu, 515, just a couple lines away from that level 19 speed increase. The speed will increase by 50%. So right now, if we're going 50 miles an hour, now Nenu going 75 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers, but sounds like a lot. 5 below on the right side for Nenu. Tetris Andy into 19 at 536. So we are pretty darn close in lines and score. Nenu forced into a little burn there, but finally gets the Tetris. Andy with a hole in the stack and a high middle, so it's going to be tough to navigate. We'll see what Andy can do. Tetris Nenu 597, ahead by 10 lines, but also ahead in score by about 50,000 points. So similar paces here. Andy trying to build out that left side, trying to uncover the right side. Well, that's going to be good only for a triple, but Andy will take it and bring this stack back down. 558 for him, 630 for Nenu. Yeah, see, I used to hang out in the library. Now, I was not allowed to do that, and the librarian, wasn't supposed to let me do that, but, I was, I didn't care. The rules did not apply to me. And I was stalwart, implacable. I got my way. All right, Andy trying to do something for that left side. He's going to find a few pieces to help bring this down. He had a bunch of rows of garbage over the right side where his well was supposed to go. And he's bringing it down. Kip Duran with another super chat. Kip Duran wants to be heard today. He says, yeah, dude, I can't donate to Matcherino either. PayPal be dunzo. Dunzo? You think young people are saying dunzo? Kip. It's radical. I know their kids are saying Jonzo. They're saying last Jonzo standing. All right, 702 for Pixel Andy, 770 for Nenu. There's a Tetris for Nenu, 803. There's a Tetris Andy, 733. There's a Tetris for Andy, 768. Nenu at 808. They're about 3 lines separated here on 26. Tetris for Nenu. Both players with clean boards. Andy with a well that is awaiting a bar. Has to skim a few lines away. And there's the Tetris for Andy. There's a bar for Nenu. And another bar for Nenu, so a couple Tetris for him. 915 for Nenu, who's up by about 100,000 points, but also ahead by 10 lines. So Nenu with just the 7 lines to go until 29. He's going to look to add as many points as he can. Pixel Andy was not Tetrising there for a few lines. So we'll see what's going to happen. We're getting toward the end. Nenu looking for one last Tetris, maybe 2. Andy's board starting to climb, though, inspires, and he's just not going to get the bar when he needs it. So Nenu takes game number 2 to tie up this match. GG's. It's pronounced Hanzo. I don't care. I don't listen. I don't hear you guys. I just read you guys. I don't hang out with you guys in your little voice chats on Discord. I just read it. Nenu does not have 7 1.3s. It's his spot on the leaderboard. That's right. Oh, Mark. Seed is number 21 in the tournament. Mark, we're going to explain Tetris to you. He is over there in the blue bracket on the left side bottom. That's his seed in the tournament. And then 7th on the PB leaderboard. All right, Nenu practicing those left side vits. All right, let's get some new pieces. Sud says Menu played a wonderfully managed aggression 19 there. Menu. Oh, I thought you were calling him Menu on purpose because that's what they call him. As if Anya Menu. Remember that? As if Anya Menu. All right, anyway, it's not it's BA221E. Don't worry, I'll pin that one, guys. Thank you. BA221E. As if I'm a menu, guys. Yeah, as if. This is Rhubarb is really. This is all bangers today from Rhubarb. As if I'm a menu. Does anyone still have the spam this menu to help out Nenu copy pasta? I mean, that's it. Just say that a bunch of times. All right. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Where is my seed checker? There it is. BA221E. All right, both players are ready. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3 between Pixelandy and Nenu. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. As if I'm a menu. Oh, the original one had the whole McDonald's breakfast menu? Man, that was I think maybe... Oh, Nenu setting up the intentional, like, other side T-spin spin tuck and does not get it. So that's going to... It's going to slow him down a little bit in the early goings. But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? He hits that 99 times out of 100. But yeah, I mean, that was like... Aside from all the like the horrible destruction of people's lives and the economy and all that, the pandemic took from us the all-day breakfast from McDonald's, right? Ugh. Tetris Pixelandy 117. There's a skim and a Tetris for Nenu 57,000. Here in game number 3. El Pelton says here in Europe we never had all day McDonald's. You know, it's better that you never had it because then you never had to lose it. There's a Tetris for Andy, 186, 105 from Nenu. I like how we're just talking about McDonald's now. It's just the semifinals. Talk about McDonald's. Whatever. The little name card should have the player's fair median score. Well, how much more can I fit on there? And then Steel CE, project out. What's going to happen? Someone new comes in, and then we have to explain fair median score a million times a stream. What does FMS mean? What is it? So it's not a bad suggestion, but you look ahead. I mean, of course, that occurred to me. Like, what should I put on there? But I'm not going to explain that every single time. And we don't have it for DAS. That's probably true. Yeah, that's a good point, too. I was just meaning in the overall open Masters tournament. Why I didn't put it on there. What's view? I mean, it's fine to not know what it is and ask, but I don't want to explain it every time. Tetris Andy 302, 202 for Nenu. Jasmine says, nobody top out. My pizza is here. I'll be right back. All right. Message received. Make a command for it? I guess I could do that. But then again, there's also real estate problems, like where I can't necessarily fit everything on there. But I don't know. I want to get more stats and stuff on the stream live, so we're working on it. By we, I mean I. Oh, we should put the player's social security number on there. I don't think Nenu has one. 380 for Pixel Andy, 284 for Nenu. There's a Tetris Andy, 408 through 93, 288 for Nenu. So a little bit of a kind of struggle game here for Nenu. There's a long bar that's going to look nice right in the middle of that board. And just a little burst of S's for Nenu. Yeah, it looks like PayPal is having some issues over there on Matcherino. If anybody's in the Matcherino Discord, maybe you can look and see if other people are reporting the same thing. I'd imagine it's, probably site-wide. Tetris, Pixel Andy, 442, 326 for Nenu. Just got to get out them credit cards, guys. You got to actually go across the room and get the wallet. Cards don't work either, so literally nothing works. Oh, they're killing me, Smalls. Tetris for Andy, 5. So nothing. So no payment method works on Matcherino right now, bro. Come on. 535 Andy, 424 for Nenu. You guys can just DM me your bank account info over Discord. That'll work. Just put it in my Vandy channel. I'll take care of it. 563 for Pixel Andy. There's a Tetris on level 20. 476 for Nenu. So same line count. And Andy up by about 111,000. There's a Tetris Andy, 615. €5 super chat from Kip Jordan says, nah, man, cards don't work either because Matcherino uses PayPal to process them. I tried it. I tried every method. Thanks, Kip. Appreciate it. Well, maybe we'll make a special... we'll try to do something because we got to get... I mean, people want to contribute and they can't, so maybe we'll delay paying it out and try to raise some funds for it when it's resolved. But thanks, everybody, for trying it out. Appreciate that. 618 for Nenu, 681 for Pixel Andy. Or maybe by the time this is released on YouTube, maybe this is a chance for the YouTube VOD watching community, right? Not the VOD, but the YouTube whatever, the people who watch it after the fact. Maybe this is an opportunity for them to be the hero. This is the moment they've needed, right? So I'll keep the prize pool open longer. And we'll see if we can get the YouTube after the fact community to step up and be the hero. 755 for Pixel Andy, 664 for Nenu. Tetris for Andy, 790, 697 for Nenu. 40 lines to go until 29. Tetris for Nenu. Nenu, of course, going to try to be efficient. Andy going to try to keep that lead. Nenu long bar to the left to get Tetris ready. Makes a good place for that square. Great left side here. Nenu trying to stay efficient. Gets a bar over for a Tetris. Oh, no, that left side will be a problem for Nenu, and he's going to top out at 792. And Pixel Andy is good in game number 3. So Andy going to mulling out these last few lines here after getting a max out here on 28. And there's the Tetris that's in. He's kind of set up for extra. Is he going to go for that level 30? Trying to do it within DAS limits. And it's like easy for him at this point. There it is. No problem. Is using quick taps after DAS movements. Oh my God. And that left side. Oh, he's got no. It's going to be at 246 lines, level 30 for Pixel Andy. And it all looked compliant to me. So that is crazy. So Andy goes up 2-1 here in these semifinals. A $25 contribution to the prize pool from Geo Wolf. All right. Well, somehow Geo Wolf got through. Thank you so much. That is amazing. We're up to 931.20. Geo Wolf, how did you do it? Matcherino works again. Okay. All right. Let's get these players some pieces. All right, guys. Well, Geo Wolf said it worked. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but we'll see if that is the case. New pieces for these players for game 4. Thank you very, very much, Geo Wolf. I really appreciate that. 931.20. It's got a 3120, of course. Oh, and Mark had a contribution message when he contributed, said, let's go Robin. Well, we'll read it again when Robin's playing. All right, looks like both players are ready. The seeds are good. F1A023, good. Game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Bendy, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Bendy, did you mean to do that? $50 contribution to the prize pool from Bendy. That is bonkers. We had Kip Duran come in there with $10. Bendy says GL, Andy, and Nenu. Kip Duran says Nenu is the best, and everyone who doesn't agree is not smart. Everyone who doesn't agree is not smart. Okay. So thank you to Bendy and Kip Duran and Geo Wolf and Mark this stream. Oh, we've got Andy Coe with the contribution. That takes us up to $1,016. Thank you very much. 25. 33,000 here for Pixel Andy, 15,000 for Nenu, who's looking for his first Tetris of the game. And just the one bar so far. Yeah, just the one bar. There's the second bar for Andy. So we're on 2 bars, guys. Now we're on 3. All right. Oh, no. Andy with the misdrop. We'll see what he can do to survive this. That bar goes to the right. It's going to bring down. That should make that left side more accessible. 4 bars, 5 bars. So Andy in a little bit of a situation here. Going to bring this down now. It's workable. Long bar Tetris Nenu. 96,000. Tacnerus with the contribution to the prize pool. And Rena. Thank you very much. Tacnerus was trying to get us to 1069.69. Rena ruined it with the $10 contribution. I'm glad you ruined it. But 53.49 into the prize pool from Tacnerus. Appreciate that. It says go Bendy. Wait. Oh, rip. That's not nice. Rena with the 10. No, it is nice. Rena with the $10 contribution as well. Thank you very much. 172 Andy, 168 for Nenu. As we started off kind of with a I don't know, long bar, underrepresented. A paucity, if you will. A dearth. A dearth? Is that it? Did you say dearth? There you go. Andy, 224, 219 for Nenu. What is dearth? It's like a period of time where you don't have resources or food or something. $294 Pixel Andy, $269 for Nenu. There's a Tetris, Nenu, 316. So when the lines are tied, Andy is ahead by about a Tetris. Oh, that square burst there is going to force Andy into a dirty Tetris in the middle. Gets it. There's a Tetris Nenu, and there's one for Andy. So very close in score, pretty close in lines. We cross that 100 line mark. Geo Wolf with the 5 bits. Thank you. So we've got the pump prime with regard to that Matcherino. So we just need a couple more contributions just to bring us home. We're at 1079, basically 1080. Need $120 and 1 cent, or no, and 31 cents. $120 and 31 cents to get us to our goal. We can pay the top 8. Oh, didn't I report the game? Oh. That was a decider, right? You want to replay it? I'm sure you do. I also didn't report the end of Faster Masters, so I got to do that too. We're into level 19. 513 here for Nenu, 536 for Pixel Andy. And we've got one more match after this. The winner of this match will take on Robin in the finals. Tetris Nenu, 547, 567 for Pixel Andy. There's a Tetris Andy. There's another Tetris Andy, 622. Nenu fighting to extend this match to a deciding game 5. He's back by 45,000 points. Little less than 2 Tetrises here. Gets a Tetris. Vandy, are you Riz approved? I don't think so. $5.31 from GeoWolf to get us up to 1085. Thank you, GeoWolf. Andy, 694, 672 for Nenu. 50 lines to go until 29. Nenu with a slight lead here at 184 lines. Gets a Tetris. Andy going to get one back. Another Tetris Nenu. There's one for Andy. Oh, a great bar for the middle of Andy's board. But he's going to have to burn a few lines here that Nenu doesn't have to burn. So Nenu gets a Tetris, 795. Oh, and Andy's board starting to climb. Can he get something over to that right side? And he gets a bar over at 796. Oh, Andy going to top out. Did not get there. He tops out before 800. Nenu is good in game number 4. And we're going to another decider. I mean, this is these DAS players, they want to play deciders. So Nenu is good. You want to mullen it out? Go right ahead. All right. Gritty game here for Nenu to get all the way to 906 off of that seed with the 29. Amazing. That started out really bad, guys, with bars. Okay. We're going to get these players' pieces. If you need to take a moment, players, feel free to get up and go get a drink or whatever you need to do. The pieces are going to be 0E3756. If you need to take a moment, whatever. Hello, Vandy. Can you put Mango Funk on? I don't know what that is. And I don't know. You guys just put things in chat and I'll just say it, you know? Meanwhile, I have no idea, like, what I'm saying. Meanwhile, I'm probably, like, canceled in some country or something. I don't know. I'm probably offending a whole nation. All right, looks like both players are ready in this decider. Let's get the D there on the screen. There it is. And now let us get them started. Pixel Andy and Nenu. The winner goes to the finals. One game is going to decide it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. These players have faced each other in the past, including, I guess right now, just overall. They've, I think it's a 7-4 record overall in favor of Andy in matches. In the Masters event, Andy has won both games they've played against each other, including the March 2021 main event finals. In DAS Masters, they, of course, faced off in the July 2024 finals, and they also faced off in the CTWC 2020 top 4. Of course, Andy would go on to make the finals in that tournament so many years ago, almost 5 million years ago, something like that. And of course, a 2-time CTM Masters event winner, Pixel Andy, with the 4. Those were done with tapping. Nenu did not pick up rolling, but now one of the top-ranked DAS players. So that's what I love about DAS Masters. It gives players an opportunity, especially those, you know, who maybe are not going to pick up rolling. Oh, there's the nice adjustment for the T. Gives those players a place to play and a competitive venue. And that's really true of both of these players. Neither one rolling. Nenu didn't really pick it up too much, and Andy kind of retired from that. but still able to play in a pretty exciting semifinals and or finals. All right, thank you so much to Zelazawi with the 1511 contribution. That brings us up to $1,100.11. We're less than $100 away. Tetris for Andy, 254, 268 for Nenu. Nenu going to make a Z-spin setup with that T. You see a lot of that kind of stuff from Nenu. Loves adjustments. All right, there is a D-Cider canned glass giveaway going on Twitch right now. You have to type join. Again, I don't know if it's join or exclamation point join, but do both just to be sure. I'll find out which one it is for the next stream. And thank you so much for doing that. $370 here for Pixel Andy, $386 for Nenu. That was Jay in the window. It was actually giving away 2 of them, I believe. Is that 2 of them? That's crazy, Jay. Thank you so much. Mustache Cannon and Steel CE are the winners. So thanks again, Jay in the window. Andy's board a little bit messed up here, but his gaps are kind of organized pretty well there in column 4. That could set him up maybe to do a dirty Tetris, and it does. 421 for Pixel Andy, 461 for Nenu. So Nenu ahead by about 40,000 points. And look at this delayed burn setup for Nenu. Very efficiently uncover that well. I would have done something way stupider and way worse. Nenu, giant brain. 463 for him, 449 for Pixel Andy. So yeah, it looks like well, we'll see who redeems it. Tetris Pixel Andy, 478, 494 for Nenu. Josh says, I'm so tense right now. Like as in Josh is tense. It is tense. Just about to head into 19. Nenu is in at 521. Andy will head in with the next 2 lines cleared. Wants him to be Tetris's. But it's going to be a double. 484 entry into 19 for Pixel Andy. Tetris Andy 509. Nenu into level 20 already with a 549. Nenu set up for a Tetris and gets it. Andy trying to uncover or trying to just a little mini down stack here at the bottom of the stack. Trying to get reestablished. Oh, the Corian thing for Pixel Andy. And he's now set up for a Tetris. Getting pieces over to that left side, waiting for the bar. There's the bar for Andy. Gets it, 547, 631 for Nenu. There's another Tetris Nenu, 658. There's a skim and a Tetris for Pixel Andy, 575. Nenu is ahead by about 80,000 points. It's about 3 Tetrises. People are spamming menus to help out Nenu. Tetris Nenu, 698. I'm sure people will spam Candy to help out Andy. Or you can spam Vandy. Don't I have an emote in there? You can spam Vandy to help out Andy. 620 for Pixel Andy, 761. There's a Tetris for Pixel Andy. Andy setting up long bar column 9. He's going aggro early here. And Nenu really just at 40 lines to go until 29. He's going aggro. Column 9 set up with a long bar. Starting to spire a little bit. We'll see what he can do to bring this down. Oh, no. Nenu bringing this down. Oh, a beautiful L for the left side for Nenu. He's almost out of it. Oh, no. Nenu is going to top out at 800. So it is a chase down. 801 is the target for Andy. 801 is what he needs to get to between now and level 29. Tetris is here worth about 32,000. And he knows he just has to, score a few lines here. 2 Tetrises would knock it home. Doesn't even need the 2, can get 1 and then, some other line clears. So Nenu, all he can do is sit and watch and wait. He tried to go aggro, but it kind of didn't work out. There is a Tetris for Andy, 784. So one more Tetris. He's got 12 lines to get it. And there's the Tetris for Andy, and he will be going back to the finals. Nenu played a great game, tried to go aggro toward the end. Had a little bit of a lead. It didn't quite work out, but it's the right attitude, Just win this thing. And, Andy just seems unstoppable. So Nenu, GG's to you. And again, thanks for scheduling here at this time. And Andy with the level 30. The level 31. What the heck? What is this kid doing? I don't know if that was a tap or not. We'll see. All right, there we go. Andy, anyway, level 31. Well, we'll have to have a deep investigation into that 10 hertz tap there and see what it was. But anyway, the rest of it is fine. Andy gonna go to the finals. GG's. All right, Barrett says sod. All right, well, that is good enough for me. All right, we'll be back. We're gonna set up Pixel Andy versus Robin. Yeah, Aerodrak, not really. That's a different tournament. This tournament is DAS here with a, so quick tap is allowed. Middle of the board taps, we don't really care. That's a different tournament. It's just not this tournament. That's fine. Other people run, quote DAS tournaments like that. They're welcome to do it, and they do it, and that's fine. It's not this tournament. There's a new giveaway. Tacnerus has gifted a hat to the chat, so you got to type join. Type join, and again, I don't know if it's command join or join, so type both. Exclamation point join and join. Yeah, Aerodak, we don't care about 2 taps in the middle of the board. That's fine. And then recovery slow tapping happens with DAS players. Again, if we go ahead and set a 50-page rule book of what is allowed, it's not good. People know what the DAS tournament is. If they want to play a different tournament, they can. Now, 2 quick taps at the end of a DAS movement, we don't allow that. If that's what you're talking about. I'm not sure, but basically, if like Trey, Harrison, and Jonas did it in 2014, then it's allowed. All right, the pieces in? I don't think the pieces are in. I didn't give you guys pieces, did I? All right, let's give you pieces. That is the thing you got to do. Pieces are here. 221F03, 221F03. All right. By the way, if you want to, we have for Sticker Club members, I do have a package going out the next couple, well, Monday or Tuesday. If you want to get in on that, you can join the Patreon. And also, you'll get access to my my stat sheet that I use, my prep sheet. If you want to see some behind the scenes stuff, you will have access to that. All right, we got. Let's go ahead and get this started. We'll do all the other stuff there. 2 players are ready. It is the finals. It's Pixel Andy. It's Robin. The winner of this match is the winner of the tournament here on February 29th. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I want to thank Rogue Potato for the $11 contribution. That gets us up to $1,111.11. Oh, is this best of 7? Whoops. I don't know. It's best of 5. We did not. We'll start best of 7 next month. The rules all month said best of 5. So we're going to go best of 5 for this one. We will start best of 7 next month. And, the rules when they qualified said best of 5. And the rule slide all month said best of 5. So we're going to go best of 5 with this. And then next month that we do DAS Masters, which will be next month, we'll do best of 7. Yeah, I don't want to change the rules in the middle of the month, though, Javanti. It said best of 5 when they qualified. It said best of 5 on the slide the entire time. It was unclear whether it was best of 7 to a good number of players, so we're just going to stay consistent. And we'll start best of 7 definitively next month, all right? No matter what anything says, we are doing best of 7 next month. $117 for Pixel Andy, $142 for Robin. Yeah, I was a little bit behind on the stickers there for a few months, but we're making it up. I've got a pile of them sitting right next to me. I think they're pretty cool. 148 for Robin, 188 for Pixel Andy. And who are these players, and what are we even doing here? Well, this is Das Masters, a preeminent online tournament featuring the legacy playstyle, the OG NES Tetris playstyle. The one that won the first 8 Classic Tetris World Championships. Practiced by legends like Jonas and Harry and Terry Purcell and Quaid and Ben Mullen. That's the play style we're playing here. Who are these two players? Well, on the left side, it is your 4-time Das Masters winner. He's won this tournament 4 out of the 5 times we've held it since July. He's your number 1 seed. He's got a DAS PB of 1.3 million. Also was first in DAS Champions League Season 1. He's your runner-up in your Classic Tetris World Championship 2020 and top 4 the next 2 years. Also a 4-time CTM Masters event winner and your 3rd game crasher. Oh, and who can forget the winner of the Logan Paul Chromatic Mod Retro Tournament at CTWC in 2024. Who can forget that? So that is Pixel Andy. On the right side, it is Robin in her Das Masters debut, going to the finals as a former winner of Hopeful Circuit back in February 2023. Oh, my voice just left. Took first in the CTWC DAS Championship held in Germany. So is the reigning CTWC DAS champion. Was also a top 8 in that tournament in the previous year as well, with a DAS PB of 1.25 million from the Netherlands. Seed number 2, Robin. 334 for Robin, 426 for Pixel Andy. This is the final. It's the last match in all of Tetris. No other Tetris matches ever will be played after this one, so enjoy it while you can, guys. Thanks for asking, Chan. Andy on the left side is at 452, 347 for Robin on the right side. Andy is the number 1 ranked DAS player in the world, according to the Premier Poll, which is a poll of journalists and broadcasters. If you can believe that Tetris has journalists and broadcasters, well, yes, we do. And they voted Andy the number 1 DAS player in the world. Robin, number 14 on the Premier Poll as well. So 2 top ranked DAS players. Tacnerus with the 88 contributed to the prize pool. What a go. Thank you so much, Tacnerus. Amazing. And that means we have 1 cent to go. If we don't get 1 more penny, we're only paying the top 4, guys. Tetris for Pixel Andy, 531. 426 for Robin, who is into 19. That's right, Robin from the Netherlands, right? Very spooky. Sounds like Hades or whatever. The Netherlands. What goes on there? We don't know. Tetris for Robin. I'm set up with that long bar in column 9, 480. Tetris Robin, 505. 60,000 point lead for Andy. Robin gets a Tetris, so now about a 30,000 point lead. And Andy is like, 10 to 15 lines behind. Not sure exactly how that happened. Robin did play up a little bit higher for a while. And if one player is playing high and the other player is playing low, the low player will start to fall behind in lines, right? But that's all right. We're not counting lines or counting score, but it does make it a little more challenging to give score updates and just get a sense of where they are relative to each other. So Robin gets a Tetris 683 through 181. So we'll remember where Robin is. All right, 683 at 181. 50 lines to go until 29. Ooh, gets that L to the left. All right, so now Andy in the lead, 796 at 181. So about 110,000 point lead for Andy. Lone Star is a CTM win because you just look at the strength of field, right? If it was just Martz versus El Peltum, we wouldn't count it. But look at the strength of field. It's a major tournament. In CTM it is anyway. The Lone Star counts. 895 for Pixel Andy, 818 for Robin. Tetris Robin 920, 935 Pixel Andy. Yeah, all you got to do, El Pelton, is defeat Martz and you'll win a major tournament. It's a major award. Tetris Robin, 3 lines to go until 29. There's a max out for Andy, so he is ahead. Robin needs to set up for multiple. And there's a Tetris down the middle, A27. So Pixel Andy is 1 Tetris away. He just needs to get a bar that is well timed, and he will take game number 1. Robin did really everything she could do to try to set up for 2, but just didn't happen. And Andy is good here in game number 1. Double max outs and double 29s. So great game 1 in the finals. Andy is gonna take that one though. Yeah, crazy double max. I mean, it's kind of snuck up on you. And that was a fairly low transition, right? So a crazy post-19 phase for Robin. Mark says CTWC DAS is going to be nuts this year. Yeah, with up to 4 players from the Jonas Cup going, right? I don't know who's actually going, but I know they sent 4 players over. So you got America to contend with, buddy. You got to F with America now. All right. Both players getting max outs, getting 29s. Let's get them pieces for game number 2. We're going to send America over there. Pieces are going to be 8E0B2E. Hell yeah, brother. America's coming to win DAS tournament. All right. Let's see. 8E0B2E. 8E0. Yeah, what the F is a kilometer? Exactly. We don't know what that is. What is that? 16 million miles? It's a lot. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number, whoops, here we go. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Andy has won this tournament the last 3 times, a back 3 back. Trying to go back 4 back, right? We held it in July. Andy won that one. August, Andy did not win that one. But then September, October, we didn't do it in November or January. November or December. We did it in January, so Andy won all of those. Robin trying to break the cycle. There's Tetris, Pixel Andy, 69,000, 50,000 for Robin. And by the way, lost in the shuffle there was Mustache Cannon with a contribution to the prize pool of $33.33 to get us over our goal of $1,200 in the prize pool. So thank you, Mustache Cannon, for getting us to our goal, and including everybody before that. Tacknerus, Rogue Potato, Zelazawi, Geo Wolf, Rena, everybody else below the thing that I can't scroll down at the moment because my computer's messing up. Oh, there it is. More Tacknerus, Andy Co, Kip Duran, Bendy with the $50. That's crazy. Bendy, geez. Geo Wolf, Mark, thank you. We did it, guys. We got him. Pixel Andy 148, 171 for Robin. Robin ahead by about 3 lines and about a Tetris. Tetris Andy 196. There's one Robin 216. Same line count. Robin ahead by a little less than 1 Tetris. Tetris is here on level 18, worth $22,800. There's a $1.24 contribution by Tacky to get us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the prize pool. Robin gonna snap that Z in on the left side. Take care of that tuck setup. It's ridiculous because you donate $1 and you end up like paying like 38 cents in fees. It's, total memes, but worth it. It's worth it for, 4 minutes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to show up on the computer screen. We are super close in lines and score. 1 line apart, 1 Tetris apart. Just about. Tetris Andy 313 and 313 for Robin. There's a Tetris. This is Robin's first DAS Masters, the reigning CTWC DAS World Champion. There's a little bit of an unofficial rivalry, I think, between the American Jonas Cup and the German CTWC DAS champion, but I mean DAS, it says CTWC DAS, so that I think that makes it the World Championship. Plus, Jonas Cup, guys, sends people. It's a qualifier to get into CTWC DAS, so I think that definitively tells you you don't win the CTWC DAS tournament in Germany to get the Jonas Cup. No. And if you can find that tournament online, go find it. That's a really good tournament at CTWC DAS. Mark and company does a good job. Or do a good job. Grammar. 421 for Robin, 443 for Pixel Andy. All these deciders mean that we're going to get to our magical music in the next song. My word. Tetris Andy, 466, 446 for Robin. Yeah, I think, are they sending 4 people? Are all 4 people going? Oh, Pelton, I love Europeans, right? I'm a European mutt, right? How could I hate my people? I don't know. I mean, they hate me, but that's okay. That's fine. 514 Pixel Andy, 514 for Robin. They're sending you, Jazz Steve. Oh my God, what? This is some championship, Jazz Steve. Who are the four going? I think it's the top four of Jonas Cup. Am I wrong, Mark? Maybe you've got some insight here. 540 for Robin. Yeah, Fractal Scooty Andy Meme. Is that right? Has anyone ever topped out while I was in the middle of my little Vandy line reading? Yes, I think so. But, you know, the line reading must be done. The commentary of the matches, that's secondary. 612 here for Andy, 596 for Robin. So, yeah, I don't know if all four are going, if they're not going or what, but it's pretty exciting. I wish I could go. I don't know. He's sending me anywhere. I want to go. Tetris Wars rating party of 5. Oh my God, Tetris Wars. It's an 8-way Tetris tournament, so 8 players on the screen at the same time. Not a tournament, but little mini events. And they're rating with a party of 5. I guess three of them left. 730 for Pixel Andy, 698 for Robin. Tetris Robin, 730, 761 for Pixel Andy. We're on level 23. Andy up by about a Tetris. A little more than one Tetris. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. All right, Robin, 833, 837 for Pixel Andy. There's another Tetris Robin, 868, so we're 30 lines away from level 29. Of course, Pixel Andy has shown that he can play a little bit past that. Maybe not Tetrising too much, but singling, doubling. And we're close here. It could be a factor. Oh, Robin with a little bit, maybe of an overshift, but brings it back with that L piece, regains DAS. There's a skim there for Robin, 937, trying to add on points. Andy is up by about 23,000 points. There's a hole in the stack. Knight just subbed on Twitch. Thank you, Knight. Appreciate that. And Robin's board a little bit messed up here. Andy with the max out on 27. Robin's going to have to just go hard here and just try to get whatever she can get, and know that's going to be a couple of misdrops there. And Robin going to top out at 951. And Andy goes up 2 games to none. So Andy with another max out, another level 29. All right, Robin trying to get on the reverse sweep path. Players, I'm going to give the pieces here in chat, but feel free to take a moment if you need it. Anyway, hey, Knight, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Woo Tetris, says Knight. Here are the pieces, guys. Let's see. B197EF. B197EF. Hunterage rooting for Robin. Ace Hardcastle rooting for Robin. GeoWolf says something in Dutch, I guess. It says, come on, Robin. Cousin Avi has gifted a tier 1 sub to Robin. Thank you so much, Cousin Avi. I think the entire continent of Europe rooting for Robin. Andy becoming kind of the final boss in this tournament. Rodri Escoffier is rooting for Andy. Okay. And Jasmine rooting for Andy. Okay. Both players are ready. Now the battle lines have been drawn, guys. Now you know who is for you and against you. All right, both players are ready. Game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Right now, you just remember this. You gotta keep a little note here, a little log of who is against you and who is for you, right? And that way, when you have power, you can take it out against them, right? So stupid. I mean, it's so hard to root against anybody. I mean, you can't. I don't know. I could never root against someone. I guess I could see rooting for someone or rooting for a storyline. I don't know how you root against anybody in the classic Tetris community. All right, I can think of one person I would root against, but other than that, all right, maybe 2. But Martz isn't here right now, so I shouldn't speak ill of him. Anyway, Tetris here for Andy. He's got a little hole in the stack on that left side early. 47,000, now 70,000 for Andy, 69,000 for Robin. Andy is set up for a Tetris in column 2. I guess it's not true because once I'm out of CTM, right, and like I'm watching CTWC or something, I do find myself getting caught up and rooting for a player, but it's never like a pre-commitment, right? It's always like I'm rooting for a certain storyline, or it's kind of like when I watch the Super Bowl and I don't have a team in it, and you kind of develop a rooting interest throughout the game, and then that just becomes your rooting interest, right? It's kind of the same thing for me in CTWC, but in CTM, I truly don't. It just never occurs to me. I got too much to do. I can't think about who I want to win. I don't want anybody. I want everyone to. I want everyone to win. It's not possible. 218 for Robin, 173 for Pixel Andy. Tetris Andy, 219, 240 for Robin. All right, Geo Wolf says, let's go Robin. Rogue Potato says, I'm rooting for a decider. Yeah, see, that's all I want, right? Mostly for the clicks and the watch time. No, I do like a decider. That's very exciting. It's not really, there's nothing more exciting in my job here to just, to be broadcasting a super exciting match at the end, right? Heart gets going. It's probably the only exercise I get. So that's good. 288 here for Andy, 332 for Robin. Sam TS says, I'm rooting for Vandy to finally not miss a cool spin. True. I'm going to get to the next one, I promise. All right, there is a Tetris for Andy, 313, 335 for Robin. All right, Tetris Robin, 364 in the lead by about 48,000 points. Andy having to take a couple of burns here to keep that stack down. Long bar gets over Tetris. Andy, 343, 367 Robin. There is a Tetris for Robin, 390. So still about that 46,000 point lead, 4 lines ahead. Tetris Robin, 458. There's one Andy. So they're about 5 lines apart. Robin, 66,000 points ahead. When the lines are closer, they're closer. For you fans of close games, there you go. That's how it works. Tetris Andy 438. There's Tetris Robin 504. So we're about 20 lines away from that 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%. And we're just a few lines away, at least on Robin's side, from that 19. 535 for her, 507 for Pixel Andy. Robin is into 19, 586 right now. Andy is in 557. Tetris Robin 641, 608 for Pixel Andy. Andy back by 8 lines. There's a Tetris Andy. So when their lines are tied, when their lines are tied, it's basically tied. Didn't score right now. Tetris Andy. Robin having to take a couple of triples here. Bring that stack down. Get to Tetris 679, 661 for Andy. All right, Robin trying to keep that left side, that right side open. Has to bring it down with a few burns. Still open for the Tetris, weathering a little mini drought. Oh, that didn't have the dash to get that long bar, but had the presence of mind not to try to put it on the right, and so avoids a hang. Now trying to find another well-timed bar for Robin. Long bar gets over. There's a Tetris. 737, 715 for Pixel Andy. Tetris for Andy, 754. He's in the lead and back by 7 lines now because Robin kind of in a burn sequence. Andy also has lines in hand. He's back by about 10 lines. So Robin really at this point needs to find a way to start putting up Tetrises. Set up for a dirty right here. Would love a quick bar. Has to knock it down. And yeah, you can see Robin with that adjustment there, just going for the dirty in column 1. And really just kind of gambling here. Gets the bar over with the quick tap, 808, but Andy is up by 47,000 points. Robin just can't waste too many more lines here if she's going to have any chance at all of catching up to Andy. And the board getting a little bit too high. There's not really going to be anything she can do. That is going to be a top out for Robin. Andy is going to take this game and match, but Robin in her Das Masters debut going all the way to the finals. She is the CTWC Das World Champion, and I'm sure she'll be back for another crack at the #1 ranked Tetris player in the world, the now 5-time CTM Das Masters champion, GG's to both of our players. What an amazing tournament. Again, it's now the Arteaga Cup, apparently. I mean, what the heck? What is happening? Andy with the max out. Three max outs in this match, right? 29. I mean, the kid is crazy. The kid is crazy. There is your winner. Again, GG's to Robin. You did great. Hope to see you back here again. I think Robin has a real chance to break the cycle, but it's not going to be this month. It is Pixel Andy. Try to fall around the room while he celebrates. There's his torso. We'll enjoy his torso. And we will enjoy his smiling face. There it is. There is Andy, your tournament winner, with the thumbs up. And by the way, you sticker people, there is a hint. One of your stickers coming in the mail next week might be featured on this winner scene. I'm not going to tell you what it is or whether there's 40 free characters on it. But anyway, all right. Andy, congratulations. You are the winner again. This is, I mean, what a run. 4 in a row. 4 in a row is just bonkers. GG's to you again, Andy. Let me go ahead and report this. And we'll report the finals. 3 games to none. It seemed much closer than that. I mean, but that's what happens a lot. Is like these they go in the book as a sweep, but obviously they are much closer than that. All right, we're going to take a look at our bracket so you can see how this all ended up, just in case you couldn't tell from from what just happened. This will now tell you definitively that Andy's name is in gold as the winner. Robin, again, great run. Seed number 2. I'm sure she'll be back and we'll challenge for this again. Who knows? Maybe a rematch. I could totally see it. As the reigning CTWC DAS World Champion, it would make a lot of sense. Where can YouTube contribute? What do you mean, to the prize pool or to the channel? If you want to contribute to the channel, you got super chats over there. You've got the, I believe the support command will bring up all the different ways to support us. If you want to support the prize pool, you can do that with the Matcherino command. You can use the Matcherino command if you're watching live. If you're watching after the fact, you can go to go.ctm.gg/dasprize to support the prize pool. If you want to support the channel, you can go to Patreon and become a member of the sticker or double sticker club level members. Maybe you'll be getting 40 free characters sent to you on trophies. I don't know, maybe. But thanks to you, sticker and double sticker club and community level members, Mega Masters contributor Scott Curry 76, K9 watching Tetris, Technorus, Masters level supporter Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsor Troy Dan, Kim MJ in the window, Rogue Potato Baduk, Cacket 91, and McMonkey. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris if you want to support us. There's other ways to support us too. If you want to go to the CTM merch store, ctm.wtf. There is merch there. I want to thank those of you who contributed during the stream. Does this work? Hold on. Where is this? Oh, wait. Hold on. Here it is. Let me refresh it, right? Ready? Refresh. Did this work? Wowies. Thanks. Thanks for supporting the stream. Followers. Look at all those followers on Twitch and subscribers on YouTube. And then Twitch subs and resubs. Commodore Friday, Wallband, Billy Mac makes Heyo Night, Robin Tetris, Twitch bits from K9 watching Tetris, Geo Wolf, Super Chats from Kit Duron, and raids from Tetris Wars. Oh, I missed the 3-2-1 countdown bits from K9 watching Tetris. Thank you very much for that. Also want to thank those of you who contributed gifted items to the chat. That's pretty amazing. That we saw, I think, what was it? This doesn't make it easy to find. Hold on. I will call your names out. Oh, yes. Summer B gifted some merch to the channel. We also had Rena submit merch to the gift merch to the channel, and Jay in the window gifted merch to the channel. It looks like everybody, well, no, Jay in the window, they did not redeem it. So who was it that won? Let me refresh it here. Maybe they did. Oh, Tacnerus gifted one as well at 106. So yes, Jay in the Window, they redeemed theirs. That was Mustache Cannon and Steel CE. And then Tacnerus gifted one, and that has not been redeemed. So I don't know who that was. Who won Tacnerus's hat? That has not been redeemed. So I think we'll redraw that. Anyway, I also want to thank everybody who contributed to the prize pool. Hana, you got to redeem that. You did? It says redeemed 0 out of 1, so I don't know why it's not showing up there. You need to redeem. Yeah, do it now while you're thinking of it. Because I was about to go and like rerun it. I think, which I can do. Also want to thank those of you who contributed to the prize pool. I wish I had rolling credits for that, but we will thank you for having done that. 2 went to 2 people. Oh yeah, Jay in the Window. I don't think you can send 2 of the same thing to the same person. Sorry, Jay, but I don't know. You're spreading the love a little bit. Okay, so thanks again to those of you who contributed to that prize pool. Scott Gray coming in hot as always. $500 into that prize pool. Thank you. Tacnerus with multiple contributions. $88, $53. Scamanda with the 50. Bendy 50. Kids living large, man. Really is on CTM Cribs. Tom J 45. Jake L 39. Jay in the Window 39. Mustache Cannon with the 33. Arbaro says join TNP at tnp.tetris.lol. Ping minus. Thank you, Geo Wolf, Andy Co, Summer B, Uncle Ungie, Cute Pup, Jesus, Summer B again, Rogue Potato, a couple of times, Zella Zowie, Alex Thatch with a couple of contributions, Abby Normal, Solar Kiri, Kip Duran, Rena 909, DJ Mr. Burrow, Geo Wolf, K Schnorr, Nick Poirier, and Whoops, and Mark, and Dr. Knockers and Tacnerus again, and Mark, and everybody who clicked on the buttons to contribute, to do sponsor requests or contribute codes or whatever. Thank you for doing that. I want to thank our tech team as always. All right, Hana redeemed the hat. Thank you for doing that. And thanks again to Tacky for gifting that hat to the chat. Hell yeah. Also, yeah, I want to thank our tech team, everybody who helps maintain the website and the bot. Amazing job. Thanks to all the mods and Twitch and pinning seeds and kicking out all the jerks. And of course, I want to thank our scheduler for DAS Masters this month. It was Chiller. Always does a great job. And thanks also to Cat Surgery, Katsugiri, Crinkle, whoever you are, for playing backup in the scheduling as well. Also for doing faster masters. I have to stall for Future Circuit. Oh, Future Circuit is in 11 minutes. So who's doing that? Tyler? Tyler, are you here? The Future Circuit Finals, that will actually determine who is the last person in the Masters event. So you're going to want to watch that, because whoever wins that will be in Masters next month. Or this month, or whatever it is. Tyler, are you here? Tyler, are you ready to go live? I'm not rating anybody. We're just going to stay right here. Tyler seems like the kind of person who would just, oh, the stream starts at 2. I'm going to go live on 2. But you have to build, man. You have to, get people here and situated first. AV Geek says, I'm hoping for Wallbant or Berg Troll so you stay 32nd seed. Yeah. So if Wallbant or Berg Troll wins, then the seeding stays basically the same. If the other 2 win in futures, then that will knock someone down. Those 2 people are not. Who is it? I'm trying to remember who it is. Maisie and... Is it Jordan? Yeah, Maisie and Small Jordan, right? Yeah, exactly. So... Okay, Tetris, I am about ready to stop. Thanks again to everybody for helping make this happen. We're going to launch our March tournament in the next couple of days. We'll also launch qualifying for Mega Masters in the next few days. I haven't decided on the format. I floated a few different options out to players to get feedback. Might be single elim, might be double elim, might be hybrid, might be... I don't know. It's only going to be on Twitch. He does not have a way to simulcast to YouTube. So it's only going to be on Twitch. It's not going to be CTWC 2021 format. I can tell you that, Hana. That's for sure. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and stop streaming. Tyler appears to be ready to stream the future circuit. Do I have anyone else to thank? Oh, thanks to all our players. You did great. This is how it looks. All these players deserve a, your accolades and your virtual applause just for, not for making it in, but for scheduling. It's not easy to get scheduled and to make time to make these happen. So thank you to all the players for being accommodating and making this happen. Really appreciate that. Okay. GG's to everybody. I'm about to go offline. Tyler, get ready. I'm going to stop streaming right now. YouTube, if you want to watch, go over to twitch.tv/monthlytetris. You are dismissed, YouTube. Again, thanks for Kip Duran for all those super chats. That's amazing. All right, I'm going live. I'm going live.